isn't really music I want to be playing when I'm trying to start, but I guess I'll do it anyways. Welcome back. We are playing Parkour Pyramid Mini, so we're gonna just get started. I don't actually know what I want to talk about today, because that is but you know, the main point of these parkour videos is that, you know, just a chance for me to talk like at all. I'm doing a lot of videos right now, in case anyone hasn't been able to tell, Considering they're daily, I feel like I kind of have to be doing quite a lot. This is the third video I've recorded today. If I finish it in time, it will be the third video I've edited today. And I've currently got quite a lot of videos scheduled. So the main reason for that is, if you haven't watched my latest survival series video, I am going on holiday for 5 days between July 3rd and July 7th. I kind of need to have 5 videos ready for then, and I may as well just have other videos ready for that as well. Okay, anyways, continuing. Overall, I have been uploading just a high amount of videos because they're now daily, and maybe I have been getting a little bit too ahead of myself. Currently doing 3 videos today, edited and recorded. How about I talk about some games I'm interested in that are coming out this year? October seems to be a pretty heavy month overall in terms of just films and games coming out. The 2 games I'm interested in the most are Spiderman 2, in which I'm going to be buying a PS5 and a 4K TV pretty much just to play Spider-Man on them, and City Skylines 2, because surprisingly I have about 100 hours in City Skylines. When City Skylines 2 comes out, that'll probably be higher. Yes, City Skylines 2 is a game I'm very interested in. It's not really a game that I'll ever upload or record. It is a game I've streamed though. It's a game I've streamed, but also streaming is also something that I'm not really doing anymore. Because I think the simple style that I'm going for now with YouTube videos is kind of what I want to continue doing, because I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Well, so far, I've somehow been struggling with this map a whole lot less than the Arch Parkour map I played, which I somehow struggled a lot on that. I don't know if you saw the video or not, but there are some easy jumps I couldn't figure out, and there's some easy jumps I couldn't even find, even though they're right in front of me. And I am currently specifically referencing the bamboo and the slime block, which I had someone in my Discord server tell me how how they were raging over me not seeing that, and someone else was just saying they were finding it frustrating watching me do parkour. Jump on this roof. Something else I'm interested in for this October is Five Nights at Freddy's movie that's coming out. The new trailer released today, actually. I'm actually very interested in it. I saw some comments of people saying like, "Oh, it's not that good," or "It's not that interesting." But if anything, it just made me more interested than I was before. And I mean, me being interested in movies is usually a big surprise, because usually I'm not that hyped about any of them. You're like, oh wow, it's a movie I can watch when it goes onto streaming platforms like 20 years. Which luckily I think Five Nights at Freddy's is going straight on streaming platforms, because I don't like going out in public. I can simply just go ahead, watch that from the comfort of my home, and I never have to speak to anyone about it. Well, about getting a ticket. I never have to be seen watching it, because by the time that's out, I'm 18, and I think it's more of I don't think Five Nights at Freddy's is something a lot of adults are into. I know there's a few people I talk to who are into it, but it's not something a lot of adults are into. And I think if I got seen by anyone that I work with going into a movie of Five Nights at Freddy's, I feel like they might question my existence quite a lot. Wait, I was really confused. Five for what? Is there lava going to be rising? Yep, okay. Why did I slow down? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, ladder. Why did I slow down? I was like, is there lava going to be rising in a second? I'm just standing around like an absolute idiot, as if it wasn't already obvious I was going to be lava rising. Speed up. Go. Oh, I'm definitely dead. I am definitely not dead. I've made it. That was very close. Oh, wait, I'm still not done yet. I thought that was the end of it. Okay, continue. Run. Go. Speed. I am speed. I am not going the wrong way. Whew. What about Minecraft? What am I excited about for Minecraft this year? Well, considering we know absolutely nothing about what they're doing this year, well, for the rest of this year, I doubt there's going to be another update based on their new Minecraft update schedules of a year-long waiting time for an update that I wouldn't say it was amazing or bad or anything like that. I'd more just say interested in what they're going to do this year, because they need to update they need to update a lot of things in the game, to be honest. Especially, I mean, one thing that everyone has been crying about is inventory, but I saw one of the devs tweet out saying that there's not like the inventory update isn't actually something that people actually want. It's just something that people are saying they want, because in the end people are always going to want new bosses and items, or it's the other way around. He said it, I don't remember. Personally, I think the way Minecraft needs to be updated now is they need to add something to the actual progression of the game. Not something after the Ender Dragon, something for the Ender Dragon, or something to add onto the Ender Dragon. So let's be honest, since the Ender Dragon was released, up to the point where you'd get to the Ender Dragon fight, it's been the same. Nothing has changed. I mean, sure, you might spend more time with the Nether to get Ender Pearls instead, but that's still the same way you've always had to be able to get to the end to fight the dragon. If anything, the only things they've done for the Ender Dragon fight is made it easier, and made it easier to get there, when in reality they should be adding more to be able to get there. It's like, it's not the actual end of the game, but it's a boss fight at the end of the game, if you get what I mean. I think Minecraft needs something new to add to the Ender Dragon fight. I don't have any ideas, which I know I've said to a lot of people before. Don't give your ideas if you're not gonna, well, don't say something should be added or updated if you're not gonna give any ideas on how it should be. But no, people always make the argument that Minecraft is developer slack, because mod creators are making these insane mods with insane features that people kind of want. And at the end of the day, those features that the people kind of want, that they are saying that mod developers are amazing for adding, are also the same ones that ruin the game. So, but overall, I am kind of, well, that's kind of just not accurate at all. Sure, they've made these amazing mods that add to the game and add what you specifically want or what people have asked for. That doesn't mean it's good for the game. And also, you can say that Mojang are lazy. You can say they take their time or don't know what they're doing, or make the meme where Mojang developers falling asleep after writing 3 lines of code. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what actually goes into making the game. You don't know how many lines of code there is for even the simplest of things, because you didn't make the game. You're playing the game that someone made, and you're playing the mod that someone made. You're not that important in the equation of how the game is made, other than the fact that you play it and then you complain about it. Minecraft's a game where you pay once and then you constantly get updates for it. You don't need to complain about it. At the end of the day, they could have decided not to give any updates, let the game die. I don't care if updates are big or small. I don't care if updates like 1.20. There's nothing in that update that I'm actually that interested in. However, I'm still making a 1.20 survival series on it because that's fun. And overall, the problem with people saying that updates are bad is that they play the game in the same way they always have. And that's just them going ahead and going straight for the Ender Dragon, straight for Netherite, straight for diamonds. In my survival series, even episode 3, I haven't touched a diamond yet. This game isn't something that needs to be rushed or speedrun at all. And then if you speedrun or rush this game to the point where you're full Netherite in the first 4 hours, you're the reason the game isn't fun for you or the people you play with. No one wants to play on a server with someone with someone or a group of people who has full Netherite armor within hours. It's just overall not fun. No one's going to enjoy that experience that much. One of the many reasons why I did end my SMP, because at the end of the day, it wasn't that fun anymore. Because all the people who would rush it, speedrun it, I'd find ways to block progression, but people would find ways to get past those things that I made to block it, and then they'd have the whole game done within a day. Even adding mods to my Minecraft server didn't make it so people were progressing slower. It just made it so people were progressing quicker. Even mods which add a lot of progression. On the first day of my modded season, which had space with Ad Astra, people had the best set of armor. Even when I delayed the end being opened on my server server. People found ways to go up there before it was opened. They went to the end islands, they got the resources they wanted, and they just ruined it, kind of. It's not that I know people who were part of that problem are going to watch this video. It's not directly your problem, obviously. There was ways that I could have changed that, but at the same time, you're ruining fun for yourself, and you can't really call a server fun or not fun or dead if you're not willing to add to it yourself with your own ideas or just building things. The whole point of Minecraft as a sandbox, even in survival, it's a sandbox game. You're meant to use your imagination, you're meant to do your own things. It's not a game that is meant to be rushed. It's also not a game that needs to be updated or a game that is slow with updates. I'm gonna be honest, in my eyes, Minecraft is the perfect game for, well, children or just overall. You kind of do anything you want on this game, even if it's not modded. Even when you do mod stuff, you're doing what you want. But in an SMP, you don't need to. You don't even need it to be modded. You don't need it to have anything extra. You can just play it vanilla. Use your imagination. But a lot of people these days just don't have that imagination. No one really has the interest that you need for a game like this anymore. My SMP lasted 4 years, since 2019, December 5th, I believe it was. And let's be honest, that's a long time. But if you look into the way I did the server and how long each season lasted, it wasn't that much of an amazing thing. The server itself, not everyone, a lot of people said was amazing. It was fun, but at the end of the day, I didn't really find it as fun as everyone else did. And it wasn't because I had low imagination or anything like that. It was because everyone else was getting bored of it quickly. Not because of a lack of content on the server. There was always content for them to do. They were just getting bored of it and not interested in it. Because simply they have no drive or interest in something that isn't given to them for free or given to them or just easy. When I'd always ask people what type of events they want to do, they always wanted free items. And that's the polar opposite of how this game is meant to be. You're not meant to get items for free. I mean, on my server, some people hated it because of this, but I literally made it aware if it wasn't clearly a server-side bug or a server-side problem or admin-created problem, and you lost your why does it do? And you lost your items, you're not going to give them back from an admin or for free. If it's something you would have gone whilst in single player, then it's something you're going to get on the server. At this point, I kind of gave up with speaking because this map was a lot longer than I already expected. You can't really see it in the editing, but this map was about 50 minutes long for me to complete, so I decided to just not speak and get to a final level and then to get it over and done with. Yeah, this is the last bit, I'm guessing, and it's a spiral. It's similar to the arch parkour when it went around in a circle. I do not know warp planks had that much of a unique sound to them. Yeah, this is going to annoy me going up this, because if I fall once into lava or fall off the side once, like that, I'd have to go from the very bottom, and I did have a pretty smooth sailing start. I can't, oh, okay. I wouldn't really call that parkour, but I mean, thanks. Oh! Am I done? I won! It was 45 levels. Oh, Lord. Thank you very much for number one, that actually being the final level. Number two, not sending me to somewhere where I really don't want to be. And number three, for watching this really drawn out and painful thing that I did not expect to last this long. If you watched the whole thing, then I thank you very much. The conversations today were fun, but not overall very interesting. So I'll see you tomorrow.